Hello once again, Internet, every peoples. It's your good Pop Holly here today with another Peep show, and today we are looking at slimes, which comes to us courtesy of S City Dreamer. That is a name you might be familiar with because a couple of years ago we took a look at their previous release, Fishing Minigame 2, which was a fun little single-room RPG that I had a great time with. That is a game that ended up on my 2018 Games of the Year list, and it is also on my Games of the Decade list. So I was very excited when Slimes was announced. I think that a demo released for this back in October or November of last year, but I skipped playing it because I wanted to go into this as blind as possible. I already knew the concept, which we'll go into once we start playing the game. But I was like, nah, let's hold off. This is gonna be cool. I want to play this kind of on its own terms without having touched it at all. So I've played about 90 minutes so far. I'm definitely enjoying what this game is going for. But we are going to actually take a look at a much earlier portion of the game. This is actually just shortly after the intro to kind of give you an idea of what this game's going for, because I don't want to spoil too much of it. But this will just give you a general overview of what this game's doing, what it's going for. And we're just going to hop right in. So let's do it. So Slimes is a dungeon crawler set in a world where an alien invasion of some sort has taken place. And we have been charged with going into a den full of what can be considered the lowest life form of said alien invasion, the slimes, and taking care of stuff. So who's taking care of stuff? Well, that would be, of course, our man Julius, who is a good guy, blessed churchman who deals with guns, and a man that he could not be bothered to learn the name of, named, well, he's a healer. And he is a cursed man because he uses magic. We'll go over that stuff a little more once we're actually in combat. So immediately, this game has a striking look, but this is a look that I strongly identify with anyway, and it's pretty much the same color palette that was used for Downwell. This is just a really strong, contrasty black, white, and red look. It's just immediately striking. There's no way you can go wrong with a look like this. So what we have here is a slime, and seeing as that it's the name of the game, we should probably do a bit of interacting with the titular slimes. So let's do that. What happens when we enter combat with a slime? Well, I'm going to explain that to you. So like I said, Julius uses guns. Each gun has an ammo count and a special attack that you can use. That's the long and short of it. Each gun is effective against a certain type of slime. For the current slimes that we're looking at, shotgun seems to be the best option. So let's go ahead, switch to that. And if we want to, we can fire a warning shot, which will fire which will fire a shot into the air for a guaranteed stun. So let's do that, just to do it. We're gonna do that just to do it. And we're gonna concentrate with healer just to start getting him some magic points. So now that the enemies are stunned, we can begin the attack. Boom, boom. Look at that. And now the other enemies are they are unstunned now. They are on alert mode, so they are going to attack. And there you go. Long and short of it, not too hard to understand. So as you can see, we've run out of ammo for our shotgun, so we need to reload, or we can equip another gun and just continue the assault, though it won't be quite as effective, as you can see. So we'll go ahead and switch back to that shotgun. We'll do a quick reload on him, and we'll drop a heal on our healer because he's looking a little weak. So now that we've entered what I think is the fourth round of combat, as the battle rages on, the slimes get angrier. What this does is that all enemies will now gain a buff that ups their attack value. I mean, they're going to do way more damage now. They're angrier with us. So this is kind of like a give and take system where you need to be expedient, but you need to kind of be watching out for yourself as well to keep yourself healed and all of that. So it definitely forces you to be a lot more strategic than you would in a typical turn-based battle system. In the way you have to manage your guns, take turns to reload or switch out. Like, it's a very, very smart system that I'm really having a lot of fun engaging with. So now that we've completed the task of clearing all enemies on this floor, we now obtain the Notes of Sonia Delu. And this is how we're going to get large portions of the story in this game. And we'll go over that more towards the end of the video. But for now, we're going to continue doing what we're doing. We're going to continue on with the eradication of slime. So level ups in this game do not increase stats. They unlock new skills. Many fights are optional, and the ones that don't block your path are escapable. You are also healed. Going forward, you can only heal at designated points. So there are going to be save rooms going forward where you can just kind of drop a big heal on everybody. And if you want to be a real baller gamer, you can limit the use of those. And I'm going to do that because that's what I'm doing in my main file anyway. Go ahead and take care of some business here. Okay, we're good. And between battles, it's usually probably a good idea to go into your guns and do a full reload on everything. So now we are on the second floor, more slime. See, we don't have to fight that guy if we don't want to, but we're going to because we want to. And it's only 2 slimes, it's no big deal. Can handle that. Not a problem. I like the combat in this game. It's real crunchy. Despite the fact that you don't really see your characters in combat or anything, it's got that cool Dragon Quest-y vibe to it. Maybe a little Earthbound if you're into that. And I think that all of the battle animations are custom as well. And if you are familiar with battle animation customization in RPG Maker, oh boy, that is a pain in the ass. So Daria's done a fantastic job of what it looks like. I think that they've retrofit some of the existing animations to fit with the current palette. I could be wrong on that though. So what do we have here? Another type of slime. So these slimes are different, meaning we need to switch over to something a little different if we're going to be effective against them. And I do believe that would be the revolver this time. And we're going to start taking aim. We're going to drop a bleeding slash, which will inflict a bleeding status element, which is very similar to poison. So we're taking a raw shot there. Gonna go back to taking aim because, man, do I hate missing attacks in RPGs. There we go. Fire off one raw and see what happens. There we go. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and drop a reload. Maybe concentrate just for the fun of it. And then we'll just take aim. Bleeding slash. There we go. We got a critical on that one. Very nice. Heading on up. So now the rooms are getting more complicated. You would hope they would after the first floor, right? There's an enemy down here. Then an enemy up here. Go ahead and drop our full reload. And engage! 3 again, huh? I can do that. Not a problem. Drop a bleeding slash on the second one. That's probably the smarter play. Missed it. Very nice. Right. Take aim. Heal thyself. Take care of yourself. Oh, jeez. Probably gonna want to do that again. If the battle rage is on, it's gonna get angrier. We're fine. We're fine. Whoops. I keep doing that. I've been playing this game for 90 minutes and you'd think ammo is a thing. Just because you hammer on that attack button doesn't mean it's gonna continue. It's not gonna let you have the attack. Pow. Alright. Moving on, taking care of business. Pop. Go ahead and drop that full reload. And what's over here? To the left and up. That's another kind of slime. The neighbor is what? Hey, don't bother trying to swing your knife at it. You're useless here. I just need my revolver to deal with this pest. So, since we've already got the revolver equipped, I don't know if Bleeding Slash will work or not. Yeah, they evaded. Nice. I don't know. It doesn't look all that. It doesn't look all of that useless to me, but that could just be flavor text. You never know. The crusade has continued. Healer is now level 3 Calm Aura. So I believe that will actually remove the rage effect. But I think it also kills the attack power of everybody on the field. So yeah, what do we got here? It calms everyone to lower attack, which Julius would not appreciate. Again, these characters don't like each other, so they have abilities that are directly going to piss one another off, which I think is really fun. We got another enemy coming on down. I didn't reload, did I? Nope, I didn't, because I'm a dummy. We should be fine, though. This is a relatively simple encounter. This battle system's got some crunch to it. I really like it. Like, just aesthetically, this game's kind of doing everything that I like. It's really good. Really good shot. Nice! Let's just miss everything now. Go ahead and drop a heal. Just because. Just because. Nothing wrong with showing a little love, even if you hate your partner, right? Boom. While we're here, again, that's something you want to do after every fight, I think, is to drop that quick reload, that full reload. So now we're moving on to floor 3. Here's the aforementioned safe room. Hop on in there. An Engo Republic flag. We can always fight the red, black, and white. The slimes have a hot pot. So if you take a break, this will give you a full heal on everything. And since we chose the option earlier, we're limited. So before I head on out, I think you kind of get the general idea of what this game's going for. Before we head out, we're going to take a look at what that Sonia Delu item is. So this is a first floor reward. It's a monthly performance view for the Slime Den Guard. And we're just going to use that. It's going to activate a story scene for us. This game drops a good fuck you in the first 15 minutes. I'm happy with it. Gooey noises. I love the blah 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 there as well. It's really good. As you can tell with the dialogue, this game's got some attitude to it. It's real. The writing tone, it's something. And the further you go, the more you delve into these side stories, and the more you start experiencing interactions between Julius and Healer. This game's got a voice that I really admire. It's definitely my kind of thing. And if you like what you're seeing here, you obviously need to be checking it out. Yep, you said that out loud. A bigger budget decrease. RIP! We've hired on a magician. Uh-oh. Shut the goddamn hell up. Oh, it was on purpose. I'm pretty sure it was on purpose. So those are kind of the rewards you get for clearing out the floors. And having played quite a bit of this game so far, I can definitely say that it is worth doing that. It's worth kind of looking at everything you can. Get as much lore as you can. It's going to definitely make the experience more fulfilling. And the further you get into the game, like the longer these things are going to get, the more they're going to be elaborating on the world. And it's just, again, it's all the good shit that I want in a video game like this. And you should definitely check it out. You can get the game at the link below. Be sure to check it out. It is Slimes by S City Dreamer. And we'll catch you next time.